Hello, I'm Tranna Wintour. I'm a Montreal-based comedian, and I seriously could not be more excited than I am right now to be in the VHS closet. This is a dream. I did spot something already that caught my eye immediately, and I would recognize it anywhere. And it's Madonna, Truth or Dare. This is a foundational movie for me. I saw this when I was probably too young. This is a behind the scenes look at Madonna on her legendary Blonde Ambition tour. I mean, I don't think it was the first behind the scenes documentary, but it's definitely the one that I think pushed the genre forward. And a lot of people credit this as sort of like being the start of like reality TV where you get a glimpse into the life of like a megastar. And she is such a brat in this movie, and she's at the one of the peaks of her career. So she's just a total crazy bitch, but the show is so amazing. It's interspliced with concert footage. So you get to see like the Like a Virgin performance of her on the red bed masturbating in the gold Jean Paul Gaultier corset. This is essential if you've never seen it. I have spotted Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta, incredible soundtrack by the Bee Gees. It always kind of got lumped in with movies like Flashdance and Footloose, but if you haven't seen it, this movie's actually really dark. It's not a Martin Scorsese movie, but it kind of feels like one. It's like Martin Scorsese does disco. And as much as it is glamorous and as much as the scenes of like John Travolta like dancing on the light up floor are amazing and spectacular, there is a real grittiness to this movie that is surprising and disturbing. The first time that I saw it, I really didn't like it because I think I was just so caught off guard and it wasn't what I was expecting. But the second time that I saw it, I'm like, this movie is really fucking amazing. Crazy what you have. Like, this collection is truly insane. Okay, maybe this is an obvious choice. And to be honest, I do love the movie, but I'm making this choice specifically for the box, for the artwork. I remember as a kid not knowing what this movie was. I was sort of culturally unaware when this movie came out, but I remember as a kid going to the video store, always would see this on the shelf. And I would just be so drawn to it because Alicia Silverstone is so fucking hot. This shot of Alicia Silverstone, the wind sort of blowing back her hair, and the shoes, like this just was like everything I aspired to as a kid. So I'm choosing this especially for the box. But as you all know, it is an amazing, iconic 90s staple. Serial Mom, John Waters. I love John Waters, not just for his work, but for who he is as a person and his whole vision of the world and the arts. As much as this is the most mainstream of his movies, I would argue, or maybe Hairspray too, it is really my favorite. I think it's hysterically funny. Kathleen Turner just rocks it out in this movie as a crazed suburban serial killer mom. One sort of random memory that I had this friend in high school who once told me that his francophone mom rented this video for him and his siblings when they were kids because she thought it was cereal, as in like breakfast cereal. So she thought it was a kids' movie, and the kids were kind of spooked. I have to choose this because it's truly one of my all-time favorite movies. This was another one where, as a kid, I was just so drawn to the artwork on the box. You know, it's kind of insane. Like Meryl's head is, spun around and Goldie has the hole in her stomach. But there is something just immediately so glamorous and captivating. It's still a movie that I watch at least once a year. I really wish we had more movies that leaned into this level of like camp and glamour and satire. It's just so fucking good. I would say the first four Batman movies collectively, I'm obsessed with. I genuinely believe this one is the best film. The art direction in this movie is truly insane, so stunning. I saw this also probably when I was too young, and Jack Nicholson's Joker truly scared the shit out of me. He still terrifies me. That scene where Vicky Vale is in the museum thinking that she's waiting for Bruce Wayne to show up, And then the Joker sort of crashes the party and like gasses everyone in the restaurant and makes that flamboyant entrance to the Prince song and is just like painting over all the artworks. It truly still scares the shit out of me, and I'm always relieved when Batman just comes crashing through the ceiling. This is a nostalgic choice. Wallace and Gromit. This one in particular, a close shave. I think it's my favorite of the original three shorts. I think Wallace and Gromit is like the most charming, comforting watch. I love these characters so much. And this is where we're introduced to Shaun the sheep, and he's the cutest. I'm gonna end with Wallace and Gromit. If you've never seen these movies, you really should. They're so beautiful. The attention to detail, I think like the artistry that goes into stop motion is so underappreciated. And I feel like, in this crazy world of AI ravaging the planet, let's go back to this, please.